First of all, the students, you have to unmute your mics. I want to confirm your presence. And you have to show me your faces. Students, मेरी आवाज आपको आ रही है? I want to sure that you are listening me. Okay. Yesterday I was discussed the topic problem solving. Few students are saying that they didn't understand because the low voice quality. That's why I'm repeating some points, okay, regarding the topic problem solving. Okay, beta, the problem. What is problem? Being a computer sciences student, you have to know very well the problem. Problem means software development. Okay, software development. That means the problem is how to create and what is the task of given by us, given by the customer. Okay. As you know that software has two types: package softwares and custom softwares. Here in book, we will discuss about the custom softwares. In custom software development, the customer come to you and give you the task regarding its required application. Okay. So first of all, being a computer sciences student, you have to know the very clear what is the actual task. Okay. But do you know that you have to know about the actual task? That's why that's why we have to know that what is the actual task. If we conduct an interview with our customer and try to ask what's the actual requirement of the customer, what he wants to, okay? So according to your book, the discussing is that defining a problem. That's mean the requirement of software development, the developer, who is the owner of the software house, which is called software developer or programmer. Actually, software house director have a proper team to solve this problem. Okay, so you have to concentrate on this defining a problem. If a customer give you very ambiguous information, okay, he is not able to tell you, so it will be a very, very serious issue regarding to the developer. If he is not able to understand what's the requirement of the customer, he wouldn't be able to make a very very sufficient software for that customer. So it's very important he has to make it sure that what is the actual task. Okay, that's why you can see your book on page number 2, defining a problem. In the book, there is written that a well-defined problem is the one that does not contain ambiguities. Underline this word, does not contain ambiguities. Okay, all the conditions are clearly specified and it has a clear goal. Is it? It is easy to understand and solve. Given a problem statement, first we need to see whether the problem is defined well or not. If the problem is not defined well, then we can use one of the following strategy to define the problem. Is it? Suppose a customer wants to develop a calculator. Okay? Develop calculating software. Or if a travel agency needs a software of booking seats. Okay? He has a complete knowledge about the travel agencies, how many customers are there, okay, per day customers input, and the requirement where the most flights are required, etc., etc. Okay, come to the next example, calculator. If the customer just say that he want to develop an application for the calculator, and he didn't make clear what type of the calculator he wants to develop. Okay, if he fails to tell that his requirement is a simple calculator or a scientific calculator, so this mistakes goes to the this mistakes is done by the developer. Okay, this mistake is done by developer. Why? He didn't try to make it clear to the customer the clear requirement. Then what will happen? He will make a simple calculator software for a calculating machine. I have highlighted the mistake. Okay, that's why I have written these sentences. So what will happen? He will create a simple calculator. A customer come and asked for his application. Okay, the developer give him a simple calculator software. Then what he did say? Then what will he say that it's not my requirement. I want a scientific calculator. You have made a simple calculator. Then what will happen? The image of a developer or a housing society got bad. Okay, so it's very, very important to know what is the actual problem, and the developer has to define a problem clearly. अच्छा जी, next है the option. In your book, if the problem is not defined well, then we can use one of the following strategy to define the problem. What will be the first strategy? Gain background knowledge. Here, the book writer try to share with you the problem regarding our mathematics questions. One thing, make it clear that every program has a strategy regarding a maths question. Okay? So, if we discuss this gain background knowledge regarding to the mathematical problem, then we have to see that we try to know the situation and circumstances in which the problem is happening. Is it? In this way, we can identify the given state. It also helps to know what a good solution will look like, how we shall be able to measure the solutions. Is it? The author going to discuss us with in a very general form. We try to say, we try to know the situation and circumstances where in which the problem is happening, because general discussions के हिसाब से यानी कि he wants to make your brain the state of your mind to set regarding to the problem, general problem. Here it is discussed about the general problem. Okay, so you have to observe the circumstances. Okay, where the problem is occurred. If the problem is, it is also help to know what a good solution will look like. Then you have, suppose you have faced a critical problem, so you have to try to gain the background knowledge, the circumstances in which the problem is occurred. It will help to go for the better solution. Okay. Well, suppose you try to estimate the solutions, yani use guesses. Guesses mean in short word, you trying to solve it in your way. You try to guess. Okay. In book, we try to guess the unknown information. What? Underline this. You try to find unknown information. Unknown information, there when you observe the background of the problem, you feel some gaps in information due to which the problem is occur. So you have to use your intelligence to know what is unknown information, which is not clearly defined in the problem and which is missing in this problem. Next. These guesses may be based on our past experiences, because I have already told you that the book author want to try to tell you, to prepare you generally, which he is trying to prepare you. First of all, whatever the type of the problem you are facing, first of all, you have to observe it. Very clearly observe it. That's mean, okay, you have to try to gain the background knowledge, okay, and then after observation, you try to reach the actual problem, actual solution of the problem. Then you find that there is something is missing, okay? Then you trying to find the unknown information, okay? And use your guesses to fill this unknown information. the very first or very final idea, I guess that you have to draw a picture. You have to draw a picture. The book author said that, look at the book. If the problem is not well defined, we can draw a picture and fill the undefined information. Is it? As look at this figure. Hope you see it. That's a very general discussions regarding the problem solving. Here you can see that a picture box. In very first row, there are few horses. One horse is equal to 10. So then there are 3 horses, 1, 2, and 3. What is written there is equal to 30. Is it? Next row, second row, a horse, a symbol with 4 legs, a second symbol for 4 legs. Okay, you can count. Horse mean 10. The 4 legs symbol mean 4 plus 4 is equal to 18. Third row, he has used another symbol, a socks. One socks is equal to 1. One symbol for 4 legs plus minus 2 socks is equal to 2. Mean 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Now it's your task. Socks plus horse multiply by 2 legs symbol. Then what will the answer of this problem? Let's try. Socks mean 1. Horse mean 10. What will? Look at the board. Fig 1.1. Fourth row. The answer required for the fourth row. A socks my drawing is not very good. Anyhow, multiply by this one. But what I have told you, that socks mean 1. Have you seen the color red? 1. Horse mean plus 10. Multiply by 2. What will the answer? 11 multiplied by 2 is equal to 22. Is it? So you have seen that how the picture helps us to find the better solutions. Is it? Now come to the next topic. Understanding a problem. Understanding a problem. I'm going to read the paragraph for you on page number 3. It is important to understand the problem before jumping into the solution of the problem. Underline this. So, for example, A riddle or a puzzle can be answered only after clear understanding. You know that, no? There are a lot of games are available on internet. A clear understanding of a problem makes it easier to solve and helps to save money, time, and resource. Underline this MCQs. Understanding of a problem usually includes identifications of the 5 W's. You are used to the 5 W's regarding to the English creative. 5 W's mean when you observe a problem clearly, you have to find the answer of the 5 W's. Mean what? What is the problem? Who is involved in it? When it is when the problem is occurred? Where? And why? These are some questions which will arise in your mind regarding to the develop the thinking power, the solution of your problem. You have to find the answers of these 5 W's. It doesn't mean that you have to find these very sequentially. Okay, it depends upon the situation. Obviously, it will be on very first number, because as we have read the last page, that what is the problem? It is very important question to make it clear. What is a problem? Is it? Actually, book said that problem analysis is the process to figure out these 5 W's from a problem solver. Problem analysis helps to understand a given problem. These are the basic elements which led towards the solution of a given problem. For example, consider the following problem statements. In short, it has used a figure like this. The problem sign is red light. Okay? During the red light, you have to think or analyze your problem. When you critically analyze your problem, then you will get the solution and the light will get green. Is it? Okay, it is the task. The task is given that, for example, okay, suppose your class teacher assigned you, I'm talking about this, assign you a task you can see on your book. Suppose your class teacher assigns you a task to prepare a list of students in your school whose name starts with letter A. The list is required in order to prepare an alphabetically directory of all school students, and there is only 1 week to complete the task. When you read the task clearly, what is the task? List of students. Look at this on book. We can analyze this problem by identifying 5 W's in the problem statements as given below. What is the actual task? Read the task carefully. The task is list of students, name starting with letter A, the very one. Whom the information is collected? Thus, information is collected regarding students. The person, we have defined that the students. Why we have to prepare this list? So to prepare the directory of the students. The school administration wants to prepare the directory of the students. That's why they generate this task. When when define that what is the limited time for the solution. It has given us 1 week. Within 1 week, where have you to solve this problem? The avenue is school, is it? Actually, look at the last paragraph of the book. The figure 1.2 shows the metaphorical representation of problem, where the red light represents a problem, the yellow light represents its analysis, and the green light presents the solution. It shows that problem analysis makes us closer to a solution. Are you agree? Is it, boys and girls? Okay. Come to the next page. Or three and each login provided two different lists of students' name. Okay. What is the mathematics subject? While the other list is for physics subject. Each group is supposed to prepare the following. Top 5% students in mathematics, top 5% students in physics. More than 90% marks in both subjects. Okay, you have to do it by your own self, students. It's a quite easy task. If you have any different idea regarding a problem and a solution, you can share it with me. Okay, I'm going to interact with you. Okay, so you have to share your ideas with me. Okay, now unmute your students, unmute your students. Please host, unmute the students. Rabia, will you please unmute the students? Wait, students.